Good evening, good afternoon, or good morning, whichever suits you best. I'm back again. Gonna have a slight apology. I was hoping to have this next update out today, um, but it's gonna probably be another week before I get it out. I've still got some more work to do. Uh, but the real reason is last weekend I did a lot of work on the mod, and unfortunately, I inadvertently created an infinite loop, which caused anytime I had my mod in my load order, the game would just hang here at the starting screen. I did finally resolve that problem yesterday, so I was finally able to start really working on the mod again. But I still have a lot more work to do on navmesh fixing and my perimeter habs. I still need to make all the cells for them. And I still have to do the decorating of the fuselage. There's still quite a bit of work, but I did at least get the weapons for my fighter done, and I also added Class A and Class C reactors, shields, and grav drives and engines for the fighter. So I'll just go ahead and load the game here. Uh, Thankfully, I actually can load the game now. So, but I do apologize. I was really hoping to have it out by the 28th of April, but it's probably going to be next Saturday or Sunday, so May 2nd or 3rd, I believe, before I can actually get it out. But anyways, you can already see we got weapons here on. You got your um, your missile racks, and then you've got these like Gatling guns. Uh, These are the Class C Gatling guns, and here's your EM cannon. Um, as you, there's 6 missile launchers. Each one uses 2 power. There are 4 spaces, there are 4 more equipment attachment points here that I just kind of set up for the guns to fit. And then there's 1 attachment point underneath the cockpit for the EM cannons. The guns use 3 power each, the missiles use 2 power each, and the EM cannon uses 6 power. Except for the Class A. The Class A missiles use 3 power each, so you can only have a maximum of 4 of them on a Class A ship. But anyway, so there's also reactors. I believe I have the Class B grav drives on here right now. Kind of give you an idea of they're more reddish rather than purple. But anyway, so all of that is working. The other reason why I'm going to delay it a week, because honestly, the stuff that I have left to do, I could probably finish up today, just to get like the new stuff added. But I have discovered why when you enter some of my habs from like a landing bay, you kind of like fall. I think I've discovered why that's happening, and so, but to fix it, I'm gonna have to go through and make dynamic door link references for every interior hab for every doorway. Um, and so I've got like 96 habs and probably about 400 or 500 doors to dynamically link uh, to a door teleport marker. So but that should solve that falling problem. And then I also, while I'm going through all of those habs, I'm also going to be working on navmesh some more, because I think I know why. Even though I've got the navmesh set up correctly, I don't think I have the coordinates correct to allow for like doorway traversal. So I'm going to work on getting all of those adjusted as well. So I should have quite a bit to show here once. Oh, and even though I don't have them done yet, I can probably show off my new perimeter habs too. I think I've got those started anyway. I think I've got the exteriors done. I still have to build the interior cells, but the exterior should still be there. Go to habs if I scroll down here. So here is. Well, hold on, that's not right. Huh. Oh, nope, that's right. I don't have it done yet because I haven't actually saved it yet. Yeah. All right, my bad. I've still got the CK open in the background, and I haven't actually saved the update from this morning yet. But primarily because I discovered the issue with the falling when you enter from one of my landing bays in most of my habs. I really want to get that taken care of. But anyways, that's that. Why don't we go ahead and show off these guns here? Just kind of show them off in action. We'll take off. Oh, yeah, and I added thrusters to the landing gear. Let's go ahead and give myself full power. The ship's a little bit faster now too. I decided to bring it up to with all of your perks. If you're solo, it can now get up to just over 250, and that's with the Class C engines. It'll actually get up a little bit faster with the Class A engines and the Class B engines as well. However, that's just in your cruising speed. When it comes to boosting, the Class C actually has the best boost speed. So there is still potentially a reason, and as you can see, Class B really boosts pretty high, almost 3,000. It's not bad. The Class A's will only boost up to about 2,000, and the Class B's will boost up to about 2,500, 2,500, somewhere in there. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the weapons in action. So first, there's your EM cannon. It's a relatively slow firing, hard hitting EM cannon. It's 3 shots a second, or actually I think the Class C is actually only 2 shots a second. 1,000. Yeah, probably about 2 shots a second. The Class A, I believe, is 3 shots a second. And then you've got your ballistics, which they are fairly rapid fire. They're similar to like my flak cannons that I've already got. What I do want to show you though is that they do actually you'll see that the trajectory kind of rotates along with those barrels, which I thought was kind of cool. And then we've also got missiles. And because we've got 6 missile launchers there. And they are fairly fast firing missiles. They do take a while to reload. But these are the Class C ones, so they're the most powerful of the bunch. with 6 of them, they are very deadly. We'll go ahead and just show that off here. We'll get into targeting range here. There you go. We got one targeted. I should be able to take him out with a single volley. Oh, where did he go? What the? Okay, well, let's target a different one then. Oh yeah, I gotta wait for the target lock. There you go. Yeah. Of course, this is still a really bad idea because I'm going to get killed here. Even with overpowered missiles, I'm gonna get killed. All right, it's just. I do not have my cheat weapon on right now, or my cheat mod on right now. I'm just playing vanilla, but kind of give you an idea. See if I can't get his shields down to show you what these ballistic weapons are like. There you go. And he's dead. So yeah, I mean, you can I shouldn't say I'm gonna die. If I really wanted to, I could sit here and play the, run and charge until everything's dead. But nope, we died. Anyways, that shows off the weapons and how they work. Like I said, there's three variants of each weapon. You've got Class A, B, and C missiles, Class A, B, and C ballistics, and Class A, B, and C EM weapons. At least that's what will be available when I get this update out. And then my following update after that, I'll probably be adding lasers and particle beam weapons. At least that's my hope to do anyway. But yeah, that'll be it for today. Again, I do apologize. I was really hoping to have this update out today, but just give me another week so I can really do some extra polishing and get some extra additions in there, and it'll be even better, I promise. Anyways, until the next time, you guys have a great one. Bye for now.